grow every time. Every time.
At least 4 billion useless eaters will be eliminated by the year 2050.
Whenever a truth is heard, there's no going back. You are the main character in the video game of life.
I personally don't believe anything they say, right down to the god they claim we worship.
I'm still waiting for somebody to show me gas pressure without a container.
None of the math adds up.
You could stack up all their math books, all their science books, and even put all their degrees stacked up on top of that, and you still wouldn't be high enough to see the curvature.
This is exactly why grounding is so important.
It's all dualistic.
We see too far.
We're just regular people who know we're being lied to. We're tired of it.
The bottom line is, there's only one choice left, and that's to dismantle this whole thing from the top down.
What's up? What? So what is I intentionally did not address it with you before the recording here because I wanted to know what the fuck are you wearing, man?
What? I am Brent Staged.
Who? What?
Brent Staged.
I don't know what that means.
That's my name. Brent.
Well, it says V on the screen.
Yeah, ignore that. I am Brent today. Isn't that a name?
Yeah, it's a really white name. Like
Brent.
Super white. Like rich and white. Like
Yeah,
because they won't get beat up because they're the one with all the money white. That's what it is.
Yeah, you don't see too many Brents out there. At least I haven't. So it's nice
now
that
you're
I'm
Brent
here.
Just
Yeah,
tonight?
Brent stays. Huh?
Brent stays?
Yes.
Where you're like for people listening or watching, this is really him. Like this isn't a joke. When we were testing out EV Mux in the beginning and all this, and we were like, "Oh, let's just create log in from your phone so we can test if you hear this, that." Every time he logged in, he had like a different white ass American name, like Thomas. Or I don't even remember the rest.
Yeah.
David. Thomas,
Yeah.
Ross, like shit like that. Like
And now it's
the
Brent
fuck, man?
stays. Yeah. Brent
I don't
stays.
even know how it happens in your mind, but I love it.
I don't know either. I just, I just go with the flow.
What are those gloves for? How do they help you?
They make me
Yeah.
feel the vibe, be in the vibe. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. But I'll go with it. if it
Yeah,
makes
you want to
happy.
be in a certain vibe, and you have to put on the things to get you closer to that vibe.
So what vibe do you want to be with?
This vibe right here.
I can't believe you won't let me put out the Dude Vibes shirt. That's messed up, bro.
Why? Who said I won't do that? With that
You
guy.
did. Yeah.
You put it out, but put it out with something more recent. That guy is no longer. You know the
now
guy
you're Brent Stays.
Yeah, I'm Brent Stays. For this day, at least, I'm
I
Brent
really
Stays.
hope that everyone listening finds you as funny as I do.
If they don't, they don't. You know,
Because you're
can't
fucking hilarious to me.
yeah, but you can't force. You're hilarious too. Like I said, the other stream, don't overlook that. That was really funny shit between both of us in that last Monday stream. But
I'll have
what
to
I'm
go
what I'm
watch
saying is, go watch a little bit. I did. Fucking funny, man. But never force funniness.
No.
You know, and if people don't think this is funny, they don't think it's funny until they do. Dualistic.
I hold back more funny than I force. I never force funny. I'm like, oh, that's hilarious, but I probably shouldn't say it because it's going to offend a lot of people. Not on here so much. I'm just saying in my everyday life. Like at work and shit. Someone says something, I'm like, oh my God, I could say something to that, but I'm not gonna.
But I
I'm
won't.
gonna let it ride.
That's good.
Don't forget
That's
to check
good.
out phoneboothpodcast.substack.com.
Substack.com.
That's where you find 93 million podcasts. They're all there. It's all there. We got some new stuff coming up. Actually, we got a lot of new stuff coming up. Look out for some new people joining. It's going to be fun.
Oh yeah, new people joining the crowd, the team.
Joining the phone booth umbrella.
Do you want to quickly explain a little bit? Because we're always so rushed with all these stuff. The phone booth umbrella idea that we got.
Do you really
Maybe
want
I'd
me to
not-
explain it in full right now?
It's not
'Cause
short.
We don't.
No.
No, I know.
No.
I'm just saying we don't really ever do it, so I'm okay with doing it.
Okay. Oh yeah, go. Then I can roll a new fag.
I never thought I'd be a person who had a podcast. I was just saying this yesterday to one of our new people that are coming on. I didn't even know you could screen record on a phone. I didn't know how to do screenshots. I didn't know how to do any of that because I was literally one of those people who I didn't have a computer. Like, I've had computers. I'm not
No
that
computer.
out of touch. I didn't own a computer because I did everything I needed for my phone. But that was very little because I was literally one of those people who's like, I miss the days when phones were just for calling and maybe a little texting. But now you
Mhm.
fucking everything on your phone. But anything you need to do online, like if I needed to go online and order something, I can do it from my phone. I didn't need a computer. There was literally no computer in my house for the first 10 years me and my wife were married and living together. We had
That's
zero
nuts.
computer. It was all from our phones. And I didn't know how to do shit from my phone. I used it to call and text, order something once in a while. That's it. Then I learned some shit, learned all the flat earth stuff, whatever. It doesn't matter what I learned. I learned stuff that made me feel like this is important. I need to share it with people. I didn't know how to do that. My friend Bill told me to start a Twitter because Elon bought Twitter and Twitter was getting better and it was a good place that people were able to say things. I don't know about that so much anymore, but at the time, yes. So I started a Twitter account. Didn't know how to do anything. Just started posting what I was thinking in videos that I thought were cool. So then my friend Bill and I were having these great conversations and we were talking about conspiracies and this and that. And we were like, oh, this would be a great podcast someday. Never thinking we would start one. So then people on Twitter started telling us, hey, we like what you guys are saying. You should start a podcast. I had no clue how to do one. So it waited 6 months. It was an idea. I thought it was a great idea. I wish I could. I didn't even know what podcasts were. Like, I knew what they were, but I didn't listen to any. I didn't know any of that. I was just like, then I realized what they were, and I'm like, hey, that'd be awesome. It's just talking to my friend, but it's recorded. And if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. That's cool. But I didn't know how to do it. Then Vince invited me on his podcast.
You mean Brent?
Brent Steyer.
Stays.
Sorry. Brent invited me on his podcast. And I was like, oh, we've been talking about doing one. It'll be cool to go on someone else's. So let's do it. So we went on
That
his.
episode actually exists on Phone Booth
It's on
Podcast. Substack.
phoneboothpodcast.substack.com. So we went on his, and I didn't use a camera because I didn't want to. I didn't know how to use a camera. I was using my iPhone headphones plugged into my laptop. Yeah, it was very low class, but I had a great time. I talked with Brent, and it was a great time. And I was like, man, I guess it's what in music or in theater or whatever people would say caught the bug. Like, I enjoyed doing it, and I was like, I want to do this again. But
You
at
got
that same
infected.
time, yeah, I was thinking, I don't know how to do any of this. I don't know how to fucking do anything. Like, at that time, I had learned how to screen record, download videos, share videos on Twitter, but that was it. I wasn't editing videos yet. Wasn't doing anything. So at that time, I had no idea I could do it. And then the dude who invited me on his podcast the first time was like, hey, I can teach you how to do all that. You guys should start a podcast. That'd be a great idea. So
Yeah.
Brent here
Thank
taught
God for
me-
Brent.
I know. Thank God for Brent and his gay.
That's
glove
why
and
he
hat.
stays. Yeah.
And and then and then so he taught me a little bit. You can use this, you can do that, OBS, fucking stream. Well, I don't even remember what you told me at the time. StreamYard, maybe, whatever it was.
Yes.
And showed me how to do that. So then that's how we built this, and it started building up and people started liking it. So all of this to tell you, I know some people listening, you know shit that other people don't know. You have great ideas that other people don't have. You have thoughts that people would cling to and like, but you don't think you could ever do it because you don't know
Who am
how.
I?
How? Yeah, who am
Yeah.
I? How could I ever do this? Well,
I hate Who Am I?
I know. Who is anybody, honestly,
yeah.
in comparison? To
As if
that,
some
like,
are
what the
born
fuck?
like I am I.
Yeah, some think they are. Some
Right?
think they're born that way.
I was always I when I was born.
Yeah.
I am I.
But that's the whole point of what we're doing here. We're trying to find people who think that no one wants to hear what they have to say, but that are honestly saying interesting things. Not people that are saying dumb shit and think no one wants to hear them, because that's the truth. No one does want to hear you. But when you're saying interesting, good stuff, and you have ideas you want to get out there and reach people, even if it's ideas that I don't agree with, I don't care. Like, we have a sports podcast on the fucking thing. I don't watch sports. I don't care about sports, but they're cool people who I like the vibe of what they're doing, and they're doing good at it. So
It's true inclusiveness.
yeah, it
Real
is. It
inclusiveness.
is. Even if you believe in a globe Earth, if you're a cool person,
I would
and have
love
other
that.
I would too, but it's never gonna happen.
Love
never
to
gonna
have a
happen.
globetrotter on board.
Yeah. So
Even a Trump hater.
that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, is find people who have something important to say or relevant to say, that are cool people that don't fucking get hurt feelings and don't like, and don't say shit they don't mean, and don't not
We
show
don't
up
deal
like,
with bitches.
no bitches, no drama, no none of that. But if you're all of that and you have a thought you want to get out there and you think no one wants to hear it, people do want to hear it, and we are willing to help you get people.
And can
to
I
hear it.
also say
That's
this?
why we're here. So we're bringing on a bunch of new people to help get their voices out also.
We also discussed this with this idea of this whole phone booth production umbrella thing. Way back, I think we discussed this. We said, you know, how they try to censor everybody. What if we had a huge, like, enterprise full of people that are on the same page, but still different, but they're on board. They're as a team, you know, they're as a team.
Yeah, common cause of getting out real, truthful stuff.
Yes.
Even if it's a difference of opinion on things.
Yeah. The more numbers you got, like, they can't be shutting down everybody. Like, if everybody becomes a news reporter, like, not a news reporter, but, you know, when we all do content like this, we're becoming media. You know, if everybody, like, true people that loves truth, if they all get involved and become a small media of their own,
Yeah.
like, that's the way to defeat their media, you know? Like, it's like a war. But,
And we're
you know?
here to help you do that.
Yes.
That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. Only if you're cool, though. If you're a dickhead, then we don't want anything to do with you.
Yeah,
And
we
if
don't
you have an
want
ego,
dicks.
we don't want anything to do with you. If you
No.
get butthurt about jokes, we don't want anything to do with you. But if all of those things do not apply to you and you feel you have something to say, you know how to contact me on Twitter. You can, if you're listening on Spotify, comment in there. I read the comments. I don't always respond because a lot of them aren't nice.
And we'll
so-
do an interview, you know, kind of like an interview. And if that goes great and we're on the same page, then you can join the team. We only require, don't be a pussy, be direct, and be loyal. Don't be somebody that fucks somebody over.
And use a camera.
Use a oh yeah, that too. Use a
But,
camera and a microphone. Don't forget the
and
microphone.
headphones.
It would be weird if they only use the camera and not a microphone.
Okay. All right. So
Go
now
to
that we
phone
got
book
that out
merch.
of the way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is y'all are missing out if you haven't been there. There's a lot of good shit there. I'm trying to afford to order all of them. You know, there's a lot of them on there. But yeah, there's a lot of good shirts. Don't forget to check them out. Do us a favor, go over there if you want to support us. That's a great way to do it. We only make a couple bucks off each shirt, but at least we make a couple bucks. It helps us pay for our streaming programs. It helps us pay for all of that. It's just a nice thing to do, you know.
And
your mother,
let us
your
say
mother
this
told
also.
you to be nice, so be nice.
Let us say this also. Some of these shirts might go away, and new ones might take their place. La 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 la. So these shirts, you might not see them after a while. So you might be the only one that got one of those rare Fagman shirts, for example.
It's trying to sell it hard.
Yeah, you know, you might be the only. What do you say? When you say one unit, the only
Uno?
example of that shirt. You know,
I don't know.
and then
I don't know what you're
30 years from now, you can sell it for like $15. It's a great deal, man.
It's a great deal. Hey, man. I mean, in how many years did you say?
30.
Well, in 30 years, buying a shirt for 25 and selling it for 15 is gonna be good because your dollar's not gonna be worth shit. Shirt's gonna be $90 by then.
Ah, yes. See, I knew I was genius.
I know.
See?
I just didn't know how.
Yeah, you explained it. It's very good. Very good. So you're gonna make $15 in 30 years. 30 years from now. Hurry
That'd
up
be great.
while the shirt is still there.
That
And
can.
it might be gone in a week from now. Anyways. What seems to be one of the main things right now in this moment is the Democrats are, they're getting very fired up because just now, it seems to be new bombshell released.
Uh-oh.
Releases of
What's going on with
Epstein.
it? What's happening?
Well, we're going to it, but first I think we're gonna do this guy first. Sounds gay, but let's do this
Well,
guy
just
first.
about everything you say does. So
Yes, let's do him first.
Brent.
So we set the stage.
Stays, or whatever it was.
No, stays.
Stays. Sorry.
Staged. Yeah.
The ground is melting beneath his feet. The Teflon Don won't be able to escape this. He's done. Everything the Democrats said about him is true. He wasn't just a client. He was a financier.
Dude, this dude's
He's
on
everything
drugs
we knew
or
he was.
something. Look at his eyes.
He looks like he's
Right.
gonna cry and kill somebody at the same time. Cry and kill somebody at the same time.
All right, let's hear him
Like,
out. I gotta hear him out,
pretty-
yo.
Pretty crazy.
He was a financier. He's everything we knew he was, and everything the maggots you fucking knew he was, but you didn't care about America's children.
Wait, did you care when Joe Biden was showering with his fucking daughter and kissing little kids in very weird ways and not giving a damn about Epstein? Did you care about that, you fucking psychopath? No, you did not.
We knew he was, and everything the maggots you fucking knew he was, but you didn't care about America's children. You don't care about America's children. We see you being okay with starving America's children.
That breathing is kind of psycho.
It's all psycho. but,
Right?
you know.
Because this man can't kick 40 million Americans off their affordable health care. And now it's fucking over. It's over for him.
Here we go.
He's done. The ground is melting beneath his feet.
You already said that, bro.
Right?
If you're
Two
not
times.
pissed off, if you're not fucking angry, you aren't an American. You don't give a fuck about this country. You don't give a fuck about America's children.
You were about to say something.
I feel like this is gonna backfire in his face. Not that
It
I know
does,
who this
right?
dude is or care, but I feel like it's another Trump trick. Like,
Doesn't it remind you, do you remember back in the days when you watched cartoons and there was this villain that always wanted to catch the hero? It's like, oh, yes, finally, this time I got
Yeah.
him. He can't escape this time. He's doomed. And then they fail, like the villain
because they
failed.
told their whole plan before they did it.
Yeah, it's just something. That is what this feels like. They're like, yes, finally. Like they've done this. There is memes on this thing when they're
Yes.
trying to get Trump. Like 2015, you tried to get Trump. 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21. You are here. You know, like, this time we got him. You know, this time we got this. This is one of those.
Yeah. I'll
But
get you next time, Gadget.
yeah,
Next time.
yeah.
That's what it is.
And let's get into that. Obviously, because we probably have some stuff we think about that, which is like, is Trump setting them up, or is he actually in huge danger here of getting exposed?
I don't know what it says. I can't read. He's just saying, we got him. Oh, he's fucked. That's it. He hasn't said anything yet. He said nothing. So let's see what he has to say.
The ground is melting beneath his feet. If you're not pissed off, if you're not fucking angry, you aren't an American. You don't give a fuck about this country. You don't give a fuck about America's children. You are a threat to this country. We told you, we warned you over and over and over again, and God gave you common sense and you ignored it. You ignored your critical thinking skills. This man is exactly who we fucking...
Projection. I feel like this is all projection, man. What the hell?
Like, why are they so... I don't know. This might come out wrong. I don't know. Why are they so fucking mad, though? Why don't you, like, why isn't he, like, rejoice? Like, hey, this is great. We finally got this piece of shit. I always thought he was a piece of shit. We got him now, motherfucker. Why are you so pissed about it? You should be happy.
You. I know.
Right? You should be happy about this. What's wrong with you? I would be. Like, ha, that fucking piece of shit, Joe Biden is going down, man. He's good. But they're like, they have some, I don't know, it's like personal. Like, it's like they killed his family. Like, Trump killed his family.
Super angry.
Why, though? I don't get it.
said he
I don't know.
was.
It's like, yeah, we got a few more. Stay tuned. Hold on.
Oh, they're very happy, I guess. But I still don't know. He didn't say anything in that video, so I don't know.
No, we're going to go through it.
By just that video, I have no clue what they're talking about.
Well, he is, I think, bringing up the bombshell emails that has just turned out.
Yeah, well, I need to know what those bombshell emails are.
Yes, patience, my brother. Patience. We'll get there. Before that, let's have some more. And by the way, let's have some more lefties. My feed, I don't know about your feed, but my feed is all full of lefties. And I haven't really done anything to feed that. It's just lefty after lefty after lefty and lefty.
All over the place.
Yeah. All I see is these people.
Bombshell news right now. Newly released emails minutes ago show that Donald Trump spent likely hours with a victim of Jeffrey Epstein's at Epstein's house. In a new
hold on.
released by the House.
Is it hours or is it likely hours? What does that mean? Is it or is it not dualistic? Did he spend hours or did he not spend hours?
I'm gonna say
what is
not.
likely? Huh?
I'm gonna say not.
What do you mean not? That he didn't spend hours.
Yeah. Or there's going to be something that's a boomerang that's like, oh, that's the one that turned state's evidence. Trump spent hours with her, talking to her about getting information. Exactly. It's going to be something. Again, I don't think Trump is great. I don't even know if he's good, but he's not dumb. He literally wrote a book called The Art of the Deal, and people study that book to do deals. He likes people underestimating him and attacking him. He's waiting for this. So I'm assuming, because every time, that there's some sort of boomerang here. I don't know for sure. Maybe this is the one that brings him down, but I still don't even know what it is. So,
well, they haven't even figured out if he actually did spend hours or not, because it's
all I heard
likely.
was released. Yeah, I heard released emails. Who released them? How were they released?
BBC.
Where did they come from?
I think it was BBC. I think.
No, I don't know, because the BBC thing said. I don't remember what it said, but
hold on.
Whatever the. Yeah, go ahead.
Related to your theory there, that maybe Trump is sitting there with hours with this victim, whatever, doing a case.
I didn't say
for-
that was my theory. I said that could be what came back around. But yes, I get your point.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If that's the case, who knows how long Trump has been involved with whoever, if it's Q or military or the Kennedys or whatever the fuck, whoever it is that's trying to maybe nail Epstein and the elites. If you look at this video, you've probably seen it from 1992, where Trump brings in Epstein and Ghislaine. Look at how it looks sort of like Trump is trying to impress Epstein. If you look closely, it looks like he's trying to get on his good side or something. Look.
I mean, hold on. Before you play it and I even see it, I just want to say, in fairness, everything Trump says is like he's trying to impress people.
Yeah, and that's a good way to disguise yourself as well. If you say things to impress everybody, then you don't know.
This is my curse, man. I see it both ways. I completely do. And I'm not like this on everything, but I see it both ways because I do believe that someone could be that intelligent. And even if it's not just him, even if it's a team saying blah, 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 I do believe that someone could pull off everything you think that he's pulling off. It's definitely possible. And I think they could even pull off more, honestly, if you're in a high enough position of power. But I don't know if he is. I don't know if he's actually pulling it off or if he's convinced people that he's pulling it off. So he's doing the sleight of hand, doing something else. Because that's what all politicians do. And I know he's not a politician.
He's not a politician.
And again, what I said my whole life before there was ever a chance of Trump running for politics were we need someone who's already known, who already has their own money and doesn't need money from anybody. And that's the person who should run for president. And that's the person who can save the country. And that's exactly what he is.
That wouldn't even be enough.
Well, no, it wouldn't.
Somebody that just has the money.
That was my understanding of how it worked at the time because I knew about,
You didn't know that you also needed to be have charisma as fuck, be coming across genuine as fuck.
Yeah.
Having to have huge balls because this man has displayed huge balls all over everywhere.
Yeah.
Like he's displayed his balls everywhere. Right? Like, so not only is he a billionaire, not only is he a super famous guy, but he has charisma, authenticity, and huge balls on top of all those things. So, I want to say to you, you're like, yeah, I can believe that there could be some guys pulling some stuff like this off, but I don't know if Trump is the guy. Then my question is, if not Trump, then who? I'm just saying. Who else?
Ross Perot.
Who the fuck is that?
I'm just kidding. It was someone who ran for president a long time ago who was rich and failed.
Yeah, but what is his name? Bloomberg. He was
terrible.
rich too. Do you remember when he tried to buy the election in like 1 month? It's like, listen,
I know.
I'll go in here and I'll buy this
I'm
shit.
running for president now.
Yeah? How many? 200 billion? Yeah, let's go. 200 billion, I should be winning, right? Completely lost.
That's because he had people around him like, yeah, you'll win. Yeah. If you pay me $1 million for the next 3 months and you pay all these other people, we'll all win.
Yeah, and people didn't relate to that guy. He's a billion. He's richer than Trump, I think. Way richer, right?
I think
Bloomberg.
He's pretty fucking rich.
Hey, he just throws out billions and shit. So that's not enough. So if not Trump, then who? So Mike, another question on top of that is, you know how I always say everything's dualistic?
Yeah.
There has to be a force of good doing something, man. They can't all be just like us. Like, oh, we can't do anything. There has to be a group of highly intelligent good force somewhere doing the bit of the good. Otherwise, this reality is not dualistic. Because if it's only evil that rules, then it's not dualistic.
That's actually a great point.
Then it's singlistic.
Because if we see all these people in government, military, every branch, every aspect of politics, whatever you want to call it, if we see all of them doing evil, there has to be somebody doing good.
It's like Satan.
It doesn't
If you
mean
see
it's Trump or
Satan-
Q. It just
Yeah.
means there has to be somebody doing good. But doesn't mean it's not. That's all.
Doesn't all Christians say, or not all, but a lot of them, they say, if you see Satan, then you know God exists. Because if Satan exists, then the opposite of Satan must
Actually,
exist,
you know
which
what's
is
weird? Somebody
is
just
God.
said that to me today.
what?
Literally today, that's what made them believe in God, is because they saw so much evil in the world and they were like, well, if there's clearly evil, then God has to exist. And they're not a super Christian person. I didn't even know they did believe in God. But so
Yeah,
yes,
so the
your
same
point.
fucking concept. Like, there has to be something out there, even if it's not much. Maybe it's just one group of good, intelligent people trying to fight the rest of the fucking mountain of evil. You know? Because, let me say this also. Good has to be in less quantity. I mean, like, if good was in the majority, then evil wouldn't even stand a little chance. It has to be the opposite. It's like a dark room, right? And the candle lights up the dark room. But the darkness has to be in the advantage because they are the weaker side. So they have to get an advantage. Or it's also like the good is like gold. It's rare to find, but the evil is like sand. It's everywhere. It's trash, you know? So
see what you're saying.
there has to be a little bit of good.
There has to be.
Do you hear that, Eskinor? There has to be some little bit of good somewhere. Hopium Slayer. Okay, so let's watch this. Let's watch this as if maybe he works for the good guys, even back in 1992. Because remember, in 1980 or something, I think it was exactly 80, there was this interview with him and that woman, and she's like, "Why don't you run for president?" Remember that interview?
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
And he's like, "I would if I need to." No. So it's not completely out of the. We haven't taken this out of our ass. There could be a possibility that even back then he was involved in some way with this plan from the good guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
So if you watch that, so maybe he's here on a mission. Like, hey, listen, this Epstein guy, we need you to start getting tight with him. Bring him to Mar-a-Lago, this and that. See what you can do. You know, who knows? And look, hold on. Did you see that look on Epstein's face? Obviously, it looks like they don't know each other well here.
Yeah.
And look when Epstein goes past Trump. It looks like one of those scenes from a movie. I don't know what movie, but, you know, where they're trying to set up somebody.
Like someone's trying to look important and greet people coming to their party. That's all it looks like to me.
From which side? On Trump's side or Epstein's side?
Neither side really, because it doesn't mean Trump was in the know and was trying to do anything, and it doesn't mean that he knew them. It definitely clearly they're not friends. They didn't even interact at all. And Epstein like sidestepped him a little bit. So clearly they're not close and nice. But it's also no proof that Trump is like luring them into something.
Of course, this is all speculation. I'm trying to give the hopium version of this, you know? So this is my hopium version of what this could potentially be. Because for all I know, Trump is setting them up, again, like we talked about before, making them all... Because what they're doing now is like, listen... They're almost having the vote, passed. Trump is trying to stop the senators needed for the vote to pass. we need the vote to pass. And then when the vote is passed, and they're like, yes, release the Epstein files. And then comes the flood of them realizing it's their side that is
I hope
implicated.
that's what it is. I really do. I do hope.
Let's hope that. Let's hope that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's hope. And here, look. It looks like he's trying to, get on his good side. Oh, You see, it feels like he's really trying hard, Trump, to impress him. You see?
Yeah, but we don't know why. He could just be, he's a billionaire financier. Maybe
Yeah.
I need investment from him one day. Maybe I'm going to just
Could
butter him
be.
up a little bit.
Yes, at that time, I would agree with you. Let's say this was 1992. I would say, yeah, Trump is just trying to get connections and get more rich.
Yeah.
I'm talking from 2025 with everything's going on. And then looking at this, that's how I'm
possibly.
looking at it.
But also,
And
I
this
think
guy's
it's
Sun
funny
Tzu.
that
Yeah.
people would grab a screenshot from this and be like, look, see their friends, when you can clearly tell from their interaction
not.
that they're not well acquainted. Yes, at this point. But this was very early. So who knows?
Yes. So let's
Over
go
the
back.
next- This could have been the flowering of a great relationship that turned into raping underage girls. Graping. Making
Graping.
wine. Doing grape stuff.
Doing sounded like you said doing great stuff.
Because again, let me point out a very unpopular opinion.
Mm-hmm.
One, let me say I don't have any doubt, because I do have some doubt, but I would not be surprised to find out that Trump was on those lists. And I would not be surprised to find out that maybe he did do some terrible shit. But this is the unpopular part. Again, for me, that does not mean that he's not doing good now. Because I've known, and I myself have been a much worse person at point. Never to that. Never
Yeah.
to that. Nor near. But I'm just saying, it doesn't mean. And again, we don't even know that this Trump is Trump. So none of that to me deters from the fact that maybe this character that is this Trump right now is doing something good. What if the real Trump wasn't going along with it and they replaced him with a double 20 years ago, 15 years ago, and groomed him for this? I don't fucking know. I don't know what's going on. It's all crazy. But something that happened 20 years ago, unless it's proof positive that someone did something terrible to a child, no speculation, proof, then that doesn't mean what they're doing now isn't good. But again, I don't think it is. I'm just saying you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be.
I think I disagree with you on the that Trump might have been replaced or something like that. You know why? I have a hard time, even though I'm not ruling it out, because I've learned this reality is way crazier than
That's
I ever
mostly
thought.
what I meant was that anything is a possibility. But I'll stand by my words and go ahead.
Yeah. Why I don't believe he's a clone or a fucking replacement is the whole thing about clones used to be like, something's off with this clone. It's not like the original. You know what I mean? Like, there's something weird. And also the copy is never as good as the original. You know what I mean? And there's something with Trump. There's something you can't really put your hands on.
I'm not saying it's a clone. What if they replaced him with someone who was wittier, better, smarter than him, and gave them plastic surgery or something to look like him because he already resembled him or something?
Who is wittier and smarter than Trump?
Well, then the Trump you know now, but I'm talking about the Trump 20 years ago. What if he wasn't this Trump we know now? You don't know anything about him back then. You haven't watched him be who he is now back then. You haven't seen him play 5D chess back then. You don't have any clue who he was back then.
Well, I mean, if you go back and watch, even in 1990, his interviews, he's pretty much similar to what he is now. He is. I'll pull it up. Have you seen that one interview he did with CNN for a minute in 1991? And he's like, "You're bullshit." Have you not seen that? He's like,
definitely don't think I have.
He's telling the reporter, he's like, "You're full of shit. I'm not doing this." Hold on. Don't pull it up. He walks out or something.
I'm going to pull it up. Oh, and for those of you who are on Spotify listening who can't see Vince right now, he's wearing what I can only describe as like a gay taxi driver hat, I guess. I don't know.
Gay taxi driver.
And then like...
I'm a cop, man.
Oh, okay. It's a cop hat.
I'm Brent Stays.
He's a Bobby. Brent Stays. And he has fingerless leather-esque gloves on.
Yes,
that also either show the back of his hand because they have an opening also, or have a flesh-toned.
No, it's my tone.
Okay,
it's my skin.
Open. I can't tell because you're wearing a pink Letterman jacket. I don't even know. I can't tell. I don't know what's going on.
You just said Letterman, David Letterman.
No, like
regular Letterman.
The jock in high school, the letter jacket, the fucking sports jacket, because it has the rings on the wrist.
The rings on the wrist. Okay, here is that interview. Look.
Okay, yeah, I've never seen this, I don't think.
1990.
People say something false, I attack those people.
When people say something false, I attack those people.
Say something false, I attack those people. Because the news gets away with murder. The news media, they get away with murder. You're tough in terms of libel laws because the media is so protected, and it's ridiculous that they're so protected, but they can write virtually anything. The difference is, with me, at least they pay some price. And I think more people should have that attitude, and I think you'd find a lot more accurate reporting, including yours.
What was inaccurate so far?
I thought your demeanor was inaccurate. I thought that questions that you were posing to people in my organization were inaccurate and false and unfair.
Well, questions.
Hold on. I just have to say this. Go.
How can a demeanor be inaccurate, and how can a question be inaccurate? That's not intelligent. That's not intelligent.
Well, I don't know the whole context of this shit, but
well,
maybe they're doing fake news on him
English
even back then.
They may have been, but I think he got caught being called out and didn't know what to say because explain how demeanor can be inaccurate.
Well, maybe they're not fair, like they're not what do you say, in good faith, and their demeanor is trying to just nail him down instead of just trying to be fair.
Okay, maybe in fairness, maybe that just wasn't the best way to say it because your demeanor is inaccurate doesn't make sense. And the second thing, okay, with the questions were inaccurate. I could see where your questions can be inaccurate, I guess. If it was like, oh, so when you murdered your mother, how did what do you mean? I did so yeah, maybe that. But again, we lack the context. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Carry on.
I would also say this. Going back to if he is with the good guys.
He was even wearing a red tie back then.
That too. But but if he is with the good guys, it would make sense that he is so, what do you say, adamant about having things being true or like when he says like I don't like when you lie, like people on the good side.
I guess I'm on the good side then because I hate when people lie and I hate when people exaggerate, embellish, whatever.
Because the good side has to be people that wants truth and really hates lies. They have to be.
With me, I'm like, okay, but if you're on the bad side, you know that about people on the good side, and you can just pretend.
You can pretend, But at some point, your pretense will fall because everything fake will fall at some point.
Well, maybe that's the bombshell Epstein
May-
emails, bro.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Trump is going down, you know?
Going down, bro.
I'm delivered. I'm delivered. Okay. I like that I can.
By the way,
I
the
can
headphones
talk
are working.
like this.
Yes, the headphones are working.
They're
out
working,
great.
huh?
Yes,
They do,
I believe
right?
so. Because I haven't gone once yet. So yeah, I think so. I haven't winced once yet. If you
You
will.
haven't winced once. You know, now I can regulate myself. I can feel myself out.
I wish I could go back and had the time and energy to go back of a compilation of times of me saying that you need to get headphones and can hear yourself.
You have.
And now you're like, I like it. Oh,
Yes.
it's so nice. I like it.
You have said that many times, and let me tell you, I always wanted this to happen, but it for some reason didn't work out. Where I figure out how to get everything to come through the mic.
But
now I have, so that's all history. That Vince is gone now. You will never really get that version again now. So
I can completely tell too because you would have said, "You will never," and like yelled it before.
Right?
100%.
So
I like
there
it.
is 30-something episodes and live streams, 40 maybe, of that Vince. Enjoy that.
And
That's
now
finally
it's-
coming back.
What's your name? Brent
Now I'm Brent Stays
Stays.
with a way calmer voice. I mean, I will rage, but more controlled, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I do once in a while, and I intentionally lean into the mic and do it.
Yeah, and even now when I say I'm delivered, I know because I hear how loud my delivered was, so I can bring it back, bring it down a little
I
bit.
believe it's pronounced delivered.
Delivered. Yeah, I'm
Delivered.
still getting to. I'm still trying to contact him. Okay, going back to Trump.
Are you? That's awesome.
Of course,
You
we
really
have to
went
have
through
him
with it.
here. We have to have it. I mean, I'm saying I'm not giving up on that. It might not even be possible to get him, but
it'll
we
be
will
possible.
try. We'll
Tell
try.
him you'll sleep with him.
Yeah, I'll do a Trump. I'll do 60 chess. You know.
Say I'm delivered too. Want to have sex?
Yeah, I'll be like what we just saw with Trump greeting Epstein. Like, hey, come in. I'm gay too. Let's go.
I mean, you won't have to change clothing or anything.
No, nothing really has to change.
You're all set, bro.
Yes, I'm real. Okay.
That you were posing to people in my organization were inaccurate and false and unfair.
Well, questions by definition can't be inaccurate. The question.
Well, I think the questions themselves
That's
were put in
exactly
such
what
a
he said. Oh, that's so
what I
good.
said.
That's so good. So then we can hear Trump's answer to your question, to your thing.
it.
That's good.
Hold on. You think it's gonna be a full and honest answer, or do you think he's gonna sidestep it? I'm going.
No,
with
I think he's
sidestep.
gonna take it head on.
Okay, let's see. I go with sidestep.
It would be weird if he's okay. Let's see.
Questions by definition can't be inaccurate. The question.
Well, I think the questions themselves were put in such a way that made them statements, and they became statements as opposed to questions, and I think that's not good.
Oh, that's basically what you said when you said, "Hold on." When you said like, "Well, when you killed your mother,"
Yeah.
that's not a question.
You're
That's
right.
a statement, isn't it? It's a.
It is. You win this round. You win this
Duh.
round.
Isn't it funny though how he said basically what you said as well?
Playing the devil's advocate, yes. Because I know what they'll say, but yeah.
Oh, but I don't know what the fuck this is about. So, okay, let's go.
No, I mean that was in your
Hmm?
favor, bro. I was
How
saying
was it?
because I know what crazy fucking lefties will say. That's the
Ah.
I'm playing devil's advocate. You know, I don't know
Okay.
shit. I don't know shit about Trump. I don't know which side he's on. Like I said, I can see it from both ways. I hear what the crazy lefties say for sure. I know what they're gonna say. So, yeah.
He's going down.
We got him this time.
Yeah, finally he's going down. Yes.
Questions that
Like your mom.
you were posing
Not
to
yours,
people in
that
my
dude.
organization were
I mean, it would be fine with mine
inaccurate
too.
and, false and unfair.
Well, questions
Hold on,
by
what'd you say?
definition can't be
Ah.
inaccurate. The question.
Well, I think the questions themselves were put in such a way that made them statements, and they became statements as opposed to questions, and I think that's not good reporting.
Such as?
It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't think your viewers would be very interested in it, nor do I want to embarrass you.
No, I don't think I would be, but let's talk about what we talked about yesterday.
Hey, did you see that look?
The financial community.
That look was this fucking guy. Look. Look.
Let's talk about what we talked
This fucking
about
guy.
yesterday.
I think it's a combination of that, and he's looking at who made him do this interview and saying, "Why the fuck did you make me do this? I told you I didn't want to do it. This is what I meant."
Could
At least
be,
that's the
yeah.
face I would make
Interested in
if
it,
I
nor
was
do I want to
thinking that.
embarrass you.
I'd be like,
No, I don't think I would be, but let's talk about what we talked about yesterday.
Yep.
Those.
Yeah, he even did that, you know, this
the
little
head nod, the slight head nod.
Yeah.
You saw that too, right?
Yes.
I don't even know if his head moved, but it moved. We gotta
It's
watch
here.
again.
Look.
What we talked about yesterday.
There.
Oh,
It's so slight.
But did it even move?
It did.
It was like
Look.
Those in.
But it
slight.
wasn't like a nod. It was like his whole head just went up and down,
the financial
like he
community.
chuckled. Like,
But yesterday. But yesterday. But yesterday. But
oh,
yesterday.
it's
But
so
yesterday.
slight. Oh my
It's
god.
so subtle.
But had so much power. I like that.
I know. And that's what I'm saying.
I do.
How do you
I will say
fake
that was
these
a whole
things?
conversation. I genuinely think he's looking to someone off camera saying either, well, he's definitely, it's an I told you so. It's an
Yeah.
I told you so, definitely. So it's either an I told you so that this is why I told you I didn't want to do this interview, or I told you this clown was going to say this bullshit.
Yeah.
It
This
was one or the
fucking
other.
guy.
But it was an I told you so. Because when you look at someone and go, that means
And that's what I mean. How do you fake these things? Like if he's an actor, I mean, how
well, if he's
active
an
is this actor?
if he's a full-on actor, then you've watched movies, dude. They fake crying, they fake dying, they fake.
Yeah, but you can even see that it's an act. Like, especially
Can you,
with
though?
crying. With crying. Look at
Well,
Erica
crying,
Kirk, man.
Crying,
Look at Erica
yes.
Kirk.
I mean, bad actors.
She's a woman, too.
I mean, I know crying comes naturally to them, so you should be able to pull it out of nowhere.
Yes. You know,
Like, what do you mean you like the other dress better?
right? Right? And even she can't pull off the crying stuff. And she's a she.
I mean, allegedly.
But
I
yeah,
don't see that.
haven't seen
but
the dick.
I'm just
I haven't
saying,
seen the dick.
In this world, I don't know anymore.
And, frankly, I will say this. I'm getting a little tired of these people who says every
you're getting
woman.
there. You're getting there, right?
Every woman is a man. It's getting
that's
tiring.
That's why me and Maverick went at it one time. That Maverick.
Who's Maverick?
On Twitter.
Huh?
I don't even want to speak of him.
Okay, so you quickly, what was it about?
Bill and I were talking shit about the fact how everyone's like, this person's a man, this woman's a man, this person's a
Yeah.
man. And yes, a lot of them are, and some of them are. But when you go after, like, there was somebody trying to say, we need to put a triangle on Ted's face to make sure he's not a woman.
No
like, dude,
way.
I'm bald. I have a gray beard, and you can clearly see my Adam's apple. I have chest hair. What the fuck? Like, those are the people. But when you're like, oh, hey, the fucking... Oh, I can't even remember their names right now. The fucking tennis-playing black sisters. Serena.
Oh, Serena Williams.
And when you say she's a woman, I'm like, okay, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So... But when you try to say
You mean she's a man?
Sorry, a man.
Yeah.
When you try to say someone who's clearly established as a man, there's clear features, markers as a man, and you're like, oh, because of this triangle that I can size any way I want, that makes them... Like, that's just ridiculous.
Even the jaw. There are real women with really chiseled jaws.
Manly jaws, yeah.
I've seen them. I've even,
I've
been in there. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
not afraid
know.
to say it.
Yeah,
Man, maybe their jaw wasn't great, but the rest of them was fucking banging.
Yeah,
And trust me, there was an entry.
There
Not
was,
an
but
out-
they're like,
not an
how do you
outing.
know that was a real entry, though?
Oh, I know.
Well, let me just say this. That's ridiculous that they
Yeah.
claim you're a woman. You know, the thing is this. But you know what? I want to say this. Things like that have made me realize that even our side is a little bit nutty with some stuff.
Yeah.
Because let me just say this before you go. Like, that's one example. Like, when they say you're a woman, and you look at yourself, you're like, I'm definitely not a woman, but these motherfuckers really think I'm a woman.
Yeah.
That makes you think, like, it's the same thing with, what is the other thing? Hold on, it's not coming to me, where everybody says something. Oh, yes. The same things they can say about you. No. The same things they can say about you, like, Ted is a shill. And when you know you're not a shill,
Oh yeah, I love that one.
you realize that, man, our side.
Maybe all the other people they called shills aren't shills
Exactly.
either.
Exactly. That's when it happens to yourself and you know what you are, you have the answers that they don't. They think you're a shill or they think you're a woman. You know you're not a woman or a shill. Then you know that these guys, their credibility isn't or their judgment isn't as good as you think.
So I only still have one single account blocked on Twitter. And I don't even remember their but it's like Globe is Dead or whatever. They at the time they had way more followers than I do. I don't know what they've done now. They have Buzz Aldrin as their profile pic covering one eye. They're a huge account. But out of nowhere, I've never talked to this person. We've never had any interaction. Out of nowhere, they started posting that me and Bill and Death and Rufus all were FBI. And that we were all working for the FBI. And I was like, holy
Really?
shit, bro. I was like, I will pay you $10,000 if you show me one piece of evidence that says that I'm FBI. Please do it. I would be happy. Show me that connection.
You know what that would
mean?
mean?
Amazing.
You know what that would mean if you were? That you are, as well as Trump, you're one of the great actors of the world.
That's what I was saying. Like, if you can't tell that I'm being me, like, you're the one that's fucked up, not me. Like, I can't fake this. How do you fake
So isn't that
this?
funny, though? Because that kind of becomes similar to Trump now. Because then they're claiming you're an actor, and you know you're not an actor.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing they're claiming Trump. Like, he's an actor. He's an actor. They claim you're an actor. You're FBI. So you're one hell of an actor, man.
Love that.
You're better than Al Pacino. Yeah. You should be proud.
You know, I should be.
You should be
I couldn't-
proud.
I couldn't act if my life depended on it. I'm
See?
so bad at it.
Let me tell you this. I think some people lack. What is the word I'm looking for? Some people cannot detect authenticity from fakeness.
Yeah.
They just lack something. Discernment, is that what it is?
Yes.
They lack
yes,
some.
discernment.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of people lack discernment. But you have to factor in how many of those people are NPCs and never had it to begin with and were never possible to have it. Maybe those are the ones calling people shills and fucking whatever. 'Cause, you know.
Yeah. I mean, some stuff you have to. I don't want to say feel it, but sense it. You have to. Some stuff isn't just on the
Dude.
surface. It's
Everything. So, weird side story, real quick. We were talking about other stuff earlier about how this became, but none of this started happening until I said I've ignored my feelings, my senses that I had most of my life, giving people the benefit of the doubt, and that ended up in companies being lost because people stealing from me, losing friends because people fucking me over. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to start trusting my discernment. I'm going to trust what I feel about people. And it's not 100%.
no.
'Cause no one's ever 100%.
Yeah.
Some people are really good actors. and know how to fool you, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay with being wrong 2% of the time. For the 98% of the time that I'm right, and it is a cool interaction with people. But I started trusting my discernment, and that's what got me here. So yes, the people who lack discernment, like, I mean, I think there's people who lack it and people who ignore it. And I know there are because I used to ignore it. I used to be like, maybe I'm looking into things too much because I'm always in my head. Maybe I'm looking at this one thing they said. Maybe it was just a slip of the tongue, whatever. And every time it ended up proving me right. Every time. So
And that's
there's
why you
people
need
who
to
don't trust it and people who don't have it. So
you need
got
to
both.
create the dude vibes or because what I want to say is vibes, as we said before, is a real thing. You can sense the vibes even through here. Even through here, you can sense vibes with people.
Not so much through text, but
Mm.
through conversation on a phone, 1 degree.
Yes.
Video, a way bigger degree.
Another
and
degree.
In person is even another one, but
Right?
you get a very good bearing in this fashion.
But text is very muddied.
Yeah.
Somebody could be in a very happy state and you thought they were mad, or vice versa. you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Very confused. I
Like
hate
you could
text.
be like, it could be like blah 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 blah. Oh, okay, cool. Or it could be like, okay, cool. Like it all depends in how you look at it through text. You have no clue how they mean it. It's all in
Because
how you look at it. Yeah.
text is not our natural way of communicating. Like back in the days, the only time you did these what is a text? It's a drawing, really.
Yeah.
You're drawing shit. And those shits mean something, But you're still drawing. That's what you did to leave a message on a rock or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, back in the days.
Like when you want it to be a long-term thing.
That too.
Like you want it to stay there.
Or, like if you're my wife and if you're my wife.
No, thank you. I'll pass.
And we're in the cave and you're not home and I'm going to go somewhere hunting something.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going hunting. I'll try to be back by sundown. Yeah. Yeah, I write that on the stone. And then I go, and then you, my wife, comes home and sees the rock.
No husband of mine would wear gloves like that. Brent Sayer.
Yeah,
stays.
Brent stays.
I
Brent.
can't remember it. I keep saying
Brent.
Sayer, Stayer, stays. Brent stays. Stay.
Yeah,
Sit
he
like
stays.
a dog.
Brent stays. He's selected to stay.
Such a weird person. I love it. Keep going.
Yeah, so you come home or you come to the cave and you see the message that your husband is out hunting and he will be back at sundown. That was what message was.
Yeah, but then how do you know that's not an old message? Like, how do you know
you
that's
have to try
fresh?
to wipe
It's
it
been
out.
Just
But what?
exit out.
Yeah.
Ignore that one. Ooh.
Right. But what the point is, it's not natural for us to do that. And
no,
it's even way more not natural that we're using text for 90 to 90%. Hold on. 90 to 95%.
Right? That's a slim margin, bro.
90 to 90. It's literally not moving. It's 90 to 90.
So crates. No movement on the needle, bro.
Yeah, no movement at all. 90 to 95% of our communication is text now. Ish. Fuck, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe it's 75%, right. But
no, I mean, it's a lot because only because how it works. Me and my wife, she's at work, I'm at work. We can't pick up the phone and talk. Like, we text throughout the day. I mean, when we get home, that's what's funny. So I do love this. So Friday, when we get off work, when I text her Monday morning when she's on her way to work, because she texts me to make sure she got there okay, whatever. I'm like, I love that the last text message to you was Friday. Like, there was no text messages through the whole weekend because
You don't need
we're
to
not having
anymore.
it. Yeah, you don't need to. So yeah. Anyway,
Well, one thing also is that you can't call all the time because
yeah, you can't.
it becomes annoying, right? And also once you start a phone call, you're initiating something, you're starting something. That's why sometimes I like voice messages, recording voice messages better than a phone
okay,
call.
So I'm gonna
Sometimes.
say,
Not
here's
all
the
the
thing.
times.
Tuesday to 6.
Uh,
Voice messages are better
Snoop
than
Dogg.
text,
Hmm.
but they shouldn't be used all the time because hear me out. I'm at work. I'm doing stuff. People are
Yeah.
around. I see a 2-minute and 46-second voice message.
Mm.
Like, I can't listen to that around people. But if that was all in a
Mm.
text, I could see
then
it.
you could.
Blah, 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 blah. Like that. That's the
But
only
then-
advantage I see. But in
Yeah.
communication, so what I would recommend, can't even work that way. Never mind, because it's still text. Never mind. I strike my
Yeah.
last statement.
And then there is sometimes a phone call is way better than a voice message
No,
because
phone
it's
call
in real
is the
time.
best when it's needed.
Mm,
Voicemails are the best when they're needed,
yes.
not when they're not needed.
And text are when
And
they're
text is when it's just something
You're right.
unimportant that you just need to.
needed. You're right, but unfortunately, the text has become the default thing.
Oh, it has.
That's the problem. It has become like the main way to do the conversation.
Yep.
Which is because it is convenient. That's why everything that is convenient is
just
gonna
like
be.
the food we eat is convenient, but doesn't mean it's good for you.
Yeah.
My
We blow up.
So my biggest thing is I don't know if I've ever even said this on a podcast. I may have, but somewhere along the lines, people started asking, "Can I do this?" instead of "Should I do this?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, can I invent this thing that does this terrible thing? Or should I? The answer should is always going to be no. Can, a lot of times, is going to be yes. And then the
Yes.
next question is going to be, how much money can I make off of it? And that's where people have gone. Instead of should I do this, there can I do this. Like, can I graft an ear onto the back of a rat? Like, yeah, you can, but should you? Why the
Should
fuck
you?
are you doing this? Like,
Yes.
what the fuck, man? Somewhere along the way, that shit changed. It's not
Yeah. And we will always go to the convenience. It is what it is.
Yeah. Actually,
Convenience-
so I know it's off subject, but
Oh.
I posted something today I think you should watch and we should watch.
Right now or after this?
Oh, after this.
Okay. Okay.
But we got 23 minutes left, so let's
right.
wrap
right.
this up.
Let's go.
And go to that.
No, I don't think I would be, but let's talk about what we talked about yesterday. Those in
Dude, that's
the
one of
financial
the
community I'm
best
talking
look
about. And we talked-
head nods where your head doesn't move somehow moves
But
I've
it's-
ever seen. I'll give him that. That's
Maybe that's why he's great. He has this great poker face
maybe.
game.
I'll give you
You
that.
know?
You
And
won
that's-
again in this round. That was
Thank
a
you. Thank you.
that was a master move. Because
And that's why he's the great jester.
let me tell you two quick things. One, I would
Dualistic.
love to pull off that move somewhere. Two,
But it has to be authentic,
I'm not
that move.
sure I could pull off that move.
The
because
move
I don't
has to
even-
be authentic.
Can it be authentic? I'm still not even 100% sure what he did. Because
Whatever
his
he
whole-
did was an authentic
his
move.
whole head didn't move, but somehow his head moved. I don't know how. He was like,
It
like,
was
maybe his shoulders-
authentic. That's why it was great.
Let's talk about what we talked about yesterday.
so good. So
if it wasn't authentic, it wouldn't be as good. It's just
good. Dude, hold
I'm
on.
telling you. That's
gotta
why
write
I
it
got a
down.
hard on for this hopium that he's bringing.
109 Trump clip. Not us talking. I'm just gonna clip him making that move and loop it
Okay.
It's gonna be great. I need to study it, bro. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, turn that into a meme. You can do it into a meme. But let me just say this.
A GIF, but yeah.
I don't know what it is. Like what we talked about before. I sense something with this guy. I don't know what it is. There's something special.
You trust your senses because
I do.
I don't sense anything about him either
Yeah.
way. And
I
that's what's
do.
weird to me is because I sense a lot of stuff, but I'm up in the air on him, man. I'm so up in the air because I fell into it head first and was like, oh my God, all about it. And then I was like, oh, what about this? And what about this? And what about this? And what about this? So
Yeah, I just saw Jonah on the group chat. He posted. We can talk about that. I don't know, but Trump and BB, you know, he's saying, listen to the Israels. He's like, pardon him, pardon BB because blah 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 blah
yeah,
blah.
that
blah,
clip.
blah.
I remember that.
Oh no, it's not even. Yeah, it's a letter now. He's sending a formal
Oh, a
letter.
Okay. Why? Why is he trying to get him to pardon him so bad?
See, that could be its whole segment, like speculating on why he's trying to pardon BB. And of course,
I'm not going to speculate on that. I'll wait to see how it turns out.
yeah, it could have all its own reasons. Maybe BB made a deal. Maybe he made a deal and he's like, okay, if I cooperate, la 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 la, you gotta pardon me. You get these people. I don't know, but anyways, let's go back to this.
Interested in it, nor do I want to embarrass you.
No, I don't think I would be, but let's talk about what we talked about yesterday.
Or hey, you know what that could be? That could also be this fucking guy. Nothing embarrasses him. Like he is an asshole. Like listen what it says. He said nothing embarrasses me. I was like, this fucking guy.
No, I don't think I would be, but let's talk about what we talked about yesterday. Those in the financial community I'm talking about, and we talked about this on the phone, who have said, and this is them saying it, not me.
This is them? What do you mean by them? This is one or two people, and what about the positive people?
5 or 6, but the ones who said negative
5 or
things,
6.
and
Here we are.
well, we've got to talk
Back to the negative.
Back to the negative.
Back to the. You know what? Do this interview with somebody else.
We talked about this yesterday on the phone. This is exactly what we talked
Do
about.
the interview with somebody else. Really. Yeah, you don't need this. Do it with somebody else. And have a good time. Because frankly, you're a very negative guy, and I think it's very unfair reporting. Good luck.
I disagree with you. Sorry you feel that way.
Okay, I'll see you.
There's nothing that we didn't discuss on the phone, Donald.
Yeah, so this all came from us talking about maybe it's a clone, and I said no. Nah. Yeah, Donald. Brand.
I always find that funny, real quick, that when you hear someone famous or whatever you want to call it, like Donald Trump,
Yeah.
you never think about just their first name. Like Wesley Snipes. Oh, Wesley Snipes sounds cool. His name's Wesley. Like, you see what I mean? We always hear it as like their full name, like Brad Pitt. His name's Brad. What the fuck? That's nothing.
Just Brad.
Donald? Yeah, exactly. That's it. You don't know most people's last name. If you're, oh, I'm Brad. Oh, I'm Wesley. Like, you'd be like, what the fuck? Like, we've put this thought to their name because we know it as a whole thing, as a famous person.
But if you
when
just
you break down their first name, you're always like,
right. So, but before we continue, do you even remember the point you wanted to make after this?
yes, I do. But we can do it real quick. 'cause
great.
I wrote it down and pointed an arrow to it. That's why.
Great. I thought you were not gonna remember it. That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah.
So BBC, this is BBC. They're saying what we know about Epstein and the Epstein emails that mentions Trump.
Yeah, but what we know about them, how did they get them? Who released them now? Because if BBC had this a long time ago, they would have released it a long time ago. What made them be released right now? That's what I want to know. Who released them and what was their intention behind releasing them?
Okay, they're saying it. They're saying actually that right now. the first thing they're doing is who's releasing
I'm
it.
always ahead of the fucking curve, bro.
The first thing they're saying. U.S. lawmakers have released more than 20,000 pages.
And who are U.S. lawmakers, though? I mean,
Some of the lawmakers.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, go ahead.
20,000 pages of documents from the estate of the disgraced financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, including some that mention President Donald Trump. Early on Wednesday, Democrats on the House Oversight Committee published. Oh, so it's from the Democrats. Why didn't you say that? U.S. lawmakers.
This
sounds...
is why I asked from the beginning who released it, because I wanted to see who released it. Because
that's hilarious.
That matters.
They almost got us on board, like, oh, U.S. lawmakers.
Yeah, but okay. To be fair, if it said U.S. lawmakers and then it was Republicans releasing something bad about Joe Biden, you would believe it.
Maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would too, probably. So I'm just saying we all have bias when it comes to that.
But the difference is with Joe Biden, there is things that backs up that possibility that he could be doing.
Oh yes,
the
and
things.
that's what I'm saying. That's what we need to wait for. That's why I'm saying who put it out and what proof did they have? That should.
Let me just say this. How many interactions have you seen with Joe Biden meeting a little girl out in the crowd?
A lot, and it's weird, and it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, he's coming and it's like, oh, you're not allowed to date, are you? Yeah, smelling their hair and always mentioning, Mom told you not to start dating until 30.
Yeah.
He's telling that to our 8-year-old and shit. How many times have you seen that, right?
Yeah.
How many times have you seen that with Trump?
Just because Joe Biden is a pedo doesn't mean that Trump isn't. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Perhaps, yes.
And if you believe that Trump's as smart as you think he is, then even if he was that, he would be much better at hiding it than some dementia-ridden Joe Biden. See, this is how my brain works. Like, yes, I agree with what you're saying, but also there's all this other shit.
Oh, yeah. For sure. But
because I know we all have bias, but yes, go ahead.
Yes, we all have bias.
Okay, skim through this quick, and then I want to get to my thing.
Early on Wednesday, Democrats on the House Oversight Committee published 3 email exchanges, including correspondence between Epstein, who died in 2019, allegedly in prison, and his longtime associate Ghislaine Maxwell, who is currently serving a 20-year prison sentence for sex trafficking people.
To no one, apparently.
To no one. Yes,
except Trump now.
Except Trump. He was the main orderer.
Magically, but yeah.
Yeah, he's on the ordering list. Yeah. They also released emails between Epstein and the author Michael Wolff, who has written numerous books about Trump. Within hours, House Republicans then released a massive tranche of documents to counter what they said was a Democratic effort to cherry-pick documents. They also said it was an... Huh?
I said, yeah. Sounds about right.
You can see that?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, they can cherry-pick. They've been caught
That's what I'm
doing
saying.
that before.
I want to see what these things say.
Yeah, we're going to see it. I think they have it there.
I'm going to go as far as even just to say they use the word Trump doesn't mean they're talking about Donald Trump, because Trump is used in multiple other terms. So that's why I'm saying I need to see how it was said.
Yeah, and I think I have the emails that are in talks here. But before that, let me just read a little bit more before we show the actual email. They also said it was an attempt to create a fake narrative to slander President Trump. Trump was a friend of Epstein for years, but the president has said they fell out in the early 2000s, 2 years before Epstein was first arrested. Trump has consistently denied any wrongdoing in relation to Epstein. Here's what we know so far.
Everyone else.
Yeah. Dog that dog that hasn't barked is Trump. So this is in the email with Epstein, that Epstein says this about Trump. The dog that hasn't barked is Trump. This is Epstein saying this about Trump.
Actually say that in an email?
That's what they're claiming. The first email released by Democrats is from 2011 and is between Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. In it, Epstein writes to Maxwell, quote, "I want you to realize that dog that hasn't barked is Trump." The victim spent
there's no
hours.
Context to that.
No, there isn't.
But
and
go
then
ahead.
and then it says in brackets, victim spent hours at my house with him.
Why is it in brackets?
I don't know. Epstein goes on to write that Trump, quote, has never once been mentioned, end quote, including by a police chief. Maxwell responded, quote, "I have been thinking about that." The victim's name was redacted in the email the Democrats released, although the unredacted version is in the tranche released by the committee. That shows the name of Virginia. That's Virginia Goodriver, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And she's already said that Trump didn't do anything with her. So
So
what's this about?
I don't know.
Maybe he spent the hours, like we said in the beginning, to, like what did he do? Who's
We'll
it?
find out. I feel like, okay, I hate to put it in this way, but I feel like if you're a Trump hater, this is too good to be true. And things that are usually too good to be true backfire. And hence the boomerang for Trump. That's how I feel this is going to turn out, honestly. And again, to me, that doesn't mean Trump is good or bad. I just feel like that's how this is going to turn out. Because, like, when does this ever happen? We've been trying to bring down people for 20 fucking years, and all of a sudden some leaked emails are going to bring down Trump? Like, come the fuck on.
And when George Stephanopoulos is talking about it, look here.
Breaking news, the House Oversight Committee has just released new emails from convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Some are focused on President Trump. Jay O'Brien has the details. Good
and
morning,
so
Jay.
are we.
Yeah, George, good morning. These are records that the department, or rather the House Oversight Committee, subpoenaed from the Epstein estate. Reams, thousands of pages worth, released this morning by Democrats on that panel, several mentioning President Trump by name.
This morning, the bombshell release of what House Democrats say are emails.
Bombshell.
Did they release emails implicating anyone else other than Trump?
It doesn't look like that.
Okay, this is gonna backfire. It's gonna backfire.
Right? Why would
I'm putting the 99th percentile on it right now.
Shit,
that this
that's
is gonna
high.
backfire. It's high,
That's high.
because if they release shit about 3 or 4 people and Trump was one of them, like, okay, maybe. If it's only about Trump, that means it's only about Trump. That means it's only about Trump.
Out of 20,000, I think, documents, the only ones they focus about is Trump.
But even the only ones they focused on were about Trump. But how many of the ones about Trump did they focus on? How many did they release in total?
I don't know, but if there was any better ones to focus on, I'm pretty sure they would focus on
What
it.
if there were later emails that said, "Oh, all of that was bullshit. Trump we found out he was talking to her, blah blah blah." They wouldn't release those.
Exactly, because that
So,
would take down their attack.
Out of 20,000, they only released ones about Trump. And how many out of all of the ones about Trump did they release? That's the definition of cherry picking. If there's 20,000 emails, 5,000 of them were about Trump. That's way more than I'm sure, say 500 of them are about Trump, and you release 12 of them about Trump, then that's very specifically pointed at negative shit about Trump.
It's a witch hunt again, only at Trump. Because if you're really for the truth about this whole Epstein thing, you would want all the names of whoever was in those 20,000 documents to be out. Why are you just looking at Trump only? Do you only care about Trump? Why wouldn't you care about the rest of the motherfuckers that are in there?
You should.
In that case.
And that's why I think I'm
They're
calling
not.
it at 99% it's going to boomerang, and this isn't going to be what people want. And it's going to end up being in Republicans' favor and blah, 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 blah. Doesn't mean Trump's good. Doesn't mean he's bad. I'm just saying with the game going the way it's been going, that's how it's going to turn out. All right.
Hey, listen.
We got less than 6 minutes left. I'm going to show you the other thing.
Oh. Okay.
Hurry up. Go. Say your last thing.
Fuck
Father
this. I want to show you another clip then. Completely unrelated.
Christ.
No. Completely
Okay, go
unrelated.
ahead. You're terrible at this.
I know. Maybe I should take this guy. Do you remember this guy?
What do you mean maybe you should take this guy? You said you
There
wanted
is.
to
I was.
show me a clip.
Yeah, but it was an option between two things.
Good Lord.
Two different funny videos. Remember this guy?
I have no clue who that is.
Have you already forgotten? Do you know who you forgot?
Who?
This is Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's right. Sorry. I remember now. I could have passed right by him in a crowd, bro. I never would have known. But I do remember you showing me a clip of a guy saying he was claiming he was Jesus.
Yeah, it was somebody in our audience that says, listen, this guy, I really believe this guy. He says he's Jesus.
Okay.
So let's look. He's back. He's back now.
People of Earth, humanity. It has been a long time.
Why does Jesus
I
have a
have
bad
told you
English
all
accent?
that I will come back.
I probably even said that before.
Yeah. But hey, look, the sun is above his head. He might be Jesus now. I am the way, I'm the light. And when he said that, the light shined on his... Is he bald? I don't know.
Totally by accident. He did not do that on purpose.
Time. I have told you all that I will come back. I am now
In a
back.
hoodie.
He's still in a hoodie. He's still in a hoodie. He wasn't in... No, he wasn't in a... He was in a t-shirt back then, right?
I don't know what he was in, but I remember making fun of that too. So
I am here for you, the children. It is time.
Excuse me? Are you here for the children?
he cured blindness, but he couldn't cure baldness.
It is time to bring peace on earth for you all.
You know what's fucked up? What if this really is Jesus?
Right.
sitting here
Right? We would look really
here
dumb.
talking shit on him, and he's like, "You're not coming to my father's house." You're
Right.
out of there.
Doesn't it say God works in mysterious ways?
It does. It does.
This would be a very
And
fitting.
To add to that, let's just real quickly talk about the people in the Bible who said God were talking to them. Noah telling him to build an ark, all that. If
Yeah.
somebody today said God was talking to them, telling them to do something, they would be put in a mental institution.
They would.
So if Jesus really did come back and say that he was Jesus, he would probably be locked up, and he's probably in a mental institution.
So instead of
Not that they could lock up Jesus, really, but you know what I mean.
of being crucified back then for saying
Now
that
he's
shit.
on dopamine or whatever. Or not dopamine.
Now he's
on-
smoking weed. In a no, he's not
He's
allowed to
locked
smoke
up-
weed.
He's locked up, being drugged up. Fucking- his human body. Oh my god, I'm going to hell. All right.
And they would be like
Finish
doing
this.
a they
Holy
would be doing a symbol of him sitting in a hospital bed. That would be the
Like,
symbol in
let
church.
me just say that's why I never wear a cross or a crucifix, because if that's the way you were killed and died and nailed to a cross,
Why do you want to remember that?
do you like that's the first thing you want to see by your followers when you come back? Like, what if you were
That's a
shot
Bill
in
Hicks
the
skit,
head?
yeah.
If you what if you were shot
Yes!
in the head? Your dad was shot in the head, and then when you finally met him in heaven again, you had a blown out brain and gun in your hand. Like, would that be funny? Would that? Do you think he would be like, "Oh, thank God you remembered me"? Like, I
Right?
don't get
Hold
it.
on. Think about this. Is quite brutal. He's hanging there with fucking
We're
nails
gonna
in
get,
his
just so you know, we're gonna
hand.
get so much shit for what we're saying.
Why?
Because
Why?
because. And we
Hold
shouldn't,
on.
but because.
I'm like a kid, and I'm like looking at it like a point of view from a kid. Like he's hanging by nails in his hands and feet, and blood. Yeah.
Or wrists, because hands supposedly can't support.
It's
weight,
still
all that stuff,
brutal.
yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not like a
Oh, yeah.
chainsaw to your skull, but it's still fucking brutal. A brutal thing you're looking at. And it's a funny thing. If his head were to be chopped off, would that be the symbol? If that was how he died, like would that?
Good point.
That would
like
be
just his head on a fucking.
And would you
thing?
want a kid
Or a
that
headless
goes into
body?
church seeing that fucking thing? I haven't even thought about this. How does that make fuck a kid's head up? Like seeing a torture statue this big.
No,
like,
I've never understood that. I get to
pretty
remember it,
sick.
but like
That's sick. I don't care. Listen, Ted,
And there's a
I only
difference
speak for
between
myself.
a cross and a crucifix. Between a cross is just the cross, the crucifix is the cross with Jesus on it. So there's a difference, but either one, especially the crucifix, I don't really get it. I don't understand it.
I only speak for myself. Okay? This is what I think. I think it's quite sick. Why would you have that in there? It's a little bit morbid, and I don't give a fuck who gets mad at this. This is what I believe myself. And if you get mad at that, you're a piece of shit, because then you don't have the right to think what you think either. If you don't give me the right to think what I think, then you don't have the right to think what you think. If you're getting mad at this, you're a piece of shit if you get mad at this. I don't care. So, let's listen to Jesus now, because
Yes.
he's saying, what if this was Jesus?
To bring peace on earth for you all. I love you, my children. I love you all. Remember this. Stand in your true sovereignty. You are all kings and queens. That is a truth that will never be forgotten or stopped.
No King's
by
Day,
any
bro.
man.
Yeah, did you forget?
Man's laws are evil. They do not.
I mean, all of them? Like, are all man's laws
Don't
evil?
kill people.
Is that evil?
Help you, humanity. They are here to enslave you, humanity. That is truth. Truth that you should all know the truth. As for those who are mocking me, my humanity, there are big things to come. The world will see me, not as myself, but as I, in
who?
my other form.
Uh-huh.
They will not be able to see my face. They will
Why are
not
you so
be
mad, though?
able to see me as I am.
He's a little bit mad for being Jesus.
He's perturbed. I can say he's a little perturbed. Maybe not mad, perturbed.
Perturbed.
Illuminated.
Did he say I'm illuminated?
I'm illuminated.
Uh-oh.
Because I am the morning star.
Oh,
What?
Hold on.
What?
The morning star is Satan.
Isn't that Lucifer?
Yes, Lucifer. Sorry. Yes.
So is he saying, did he slip up? Did he do a Freudian slip?
I mean, some will tell you no, because some people say that Lucifer and Jesus were the same person, because they're both referred to as that at some point, or the light and the morning star going together.
Well, I've never heard that.
But
Shit.
yeah, I mean, some people are out there. But he did just say the morning star, which is definitely Lucifer. So I don't know. That's weird.
Do you hear that? Whoever it was in the audience that suggested that this guy, we should watch this guy, and he was Jesus. Do you hear that? He's saying he's the morning
Yeshua,
star.
As I am illuminated. Because I am the morning star. Yeshua, the King of Kings who walked the earth among you all. I know who you all are.
Okay.
I have brought you down to this earth. And now I will protect you.
All right.
From all evil.
Damn,
Oh,
sounds
awesome.
nice.
I love you, my children. Always and forever.
So there's only
Free
one
security.
of two options.
Yeah.
One of two options. Either he really is Jesus, which he definitely isn't because he also just called himself the Morning Star and illuminated, or he's a scumbag piece of shit lying on the internet pretending to be Jesus, telling people he'll protect them. So it's one or the other. You know, they're close, but, you know.
And some people will
Either
fall
he's
for
our
it.
savior or he's a piece of shit. One or
I
the
mean,
other.
if he was Jesus, I wouldn't expect him to be this. What did you say? Perturbatus. What did you say? What was the word? Perturbatus.
I don't even
Perturbatus.
remember what word I use now because you're not even saying it close to a real word.
Perturbatus. Perturbatus. Potatoes.
Perturbed. He was
Perturbatus.
perturbed.
Perturbed. What the fuck did I say? Perturbatus.
It's like, yeah, I don't even. That's not
Perturbed.
Anyway,
Perturbed.
yeah, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't think Jesus would be the perturbed. I think he would be more like, all right, you know, okay, you think I'm not Jesus? You're going to be in for a surprise. Like,
Yeah.
he's going to be like, you wait and see,
You
man.
messed
You
up.
wait. Yeah, you wait.
Yeah.
Like, he wouldn't come across like this fucking madman.
Yeah, no, he's not Jesus. He's not.
Yeah, so sorry, whoever
I'm
that
calling
was.
it here. You heard it here first. He's not Jesus.
But now go to what you were trying
Nope.
to talk about.
Too late. Too late.
What?
I told you. I told
What?
you, bro. We're at over an hour and a half. I
Hold on, how long was that
specifically
thing you were?
told you.
It's not my fault that we talk about
Well,
a bunch of
I
shit.
guess you're gonna have to learn a lesson here. That's
Yeah.
all I can say.
I just wanted to show Jesus to you. This guy.
Well, I'm happy I saw Jesus, but he's gonna have
You
to
saw him?
learn that. You know,
Hold on, how long was that? Was that really long?
it's not a matter of how long it is. It's only 3 minutes, but it'll turn into a 30-minute conversation. So you're just gonna have
so
to
maybe
stay tuned for the next one.
Stay tuned for the next one, and I'm gonna hold you on to that. Like, all right, let's talk about that thing that you wanted to talk about, and you better remember it at that time, whatever
I'll
that
tell
is.
you right now, I did a post about it, and it's about 1913. So we can hear if we forget.
The Titanic.
And I wrote it down. No, but one of the cases, one of the many. So
Okay.
dualistic,
Sounds good. 1 out of 2.
quadruplistic,
Yeah. Make sure
sextuplistic,
to support our fucking podcast and go to substack.com. Phone booth.
Make sure to support our podcast with
Make
my
sure
gay
to get to phone booth
we gotta do
podcast.substack.com. We got over 6 podcasts and the live streams and hidden content and everything up there. And then we also have the merch store where you can buy some shirts, very good shirts that will tell you things that you need to know. And some of these shirts will be interchangeable and other shirts will come and some will go. So hurry up and get these while they last. Do you have anything you want to add to this, Ted?
I love your accent.
Thank you.
Never tell me to fuck, okay? Guys?
I will not tell you fuck.
No. No. I just want to add that I love you guys. I love all of you. Keep listening.
You love her? Yes. And if you want to have some ideas that you want us to do, make sure you tell us in some way. Either go to phoneboothpodcast.substack.com, subscribe, get in touch with us, or go to our Discord, which is also in the phoneboothpodcast.substack.com. Make sure we listen to the people. If you have great ideas, we will most likely maybe do them.
Possibly even the Twitter. Maybe check the Twitter too.
Check to Twitter. His name is Ted Logan 1010 on the Twitter. Make sure to follow him and give him some support. He just only have 100,000 subscribers, man. He only has 100,000.
An Indian and a Vato.
Vato.
Like maybe you follow him. You know,
Yeah, maybe give him some love, Tron, brother. Give him some, show him subscriber. Show that you mean something to him.
Everyone for listening. Check out our FOMOpodcast.substack.com.
Who are you?
Check us out on Twitter.
Ted? Yes.
At Ted Logan 1010 on Twitter. Check out our YouTube, our Rumble. Check it all out. Be there. It's the hip place to be.
And Brent stays signing off.
Brent stays. Good night, everybody. Peace.